All right, we got some pretty amazing news here coming out of Verizon. This is actually a couple weeks old, but I forgot to cover it. But I definitely want to get you guys in the know for, following everything that we produce here on the channel. You want it to be your one-stop shop. So we got it for you here. Verizon customers are now able to enjoy satellite texting to any device with select phones. All right, so not all phones will have the ability to complete this task in this way. You're going to have very specific Android smartphones to be able to do this. So the details are kind of important. All right, so sending text messages over a satellite connection, right? This is a cool feature. We know about Starlink and T-Mobile. They're doing it. We know it's in beta, all those kind of things. This appears to be like official support for the service and not beta, if that means anything. Anyways, the Samsung Galaxy S25 series, that'd be the 25, the 25 Plus, and the 25 Ultra. And then the Google Pixel 9 smartphone devices, so that would be the Pixel 9, the 9, is it Pro XL? And then I think the 9 Pro Fold. I don't know if it's 3 or 4 devices, I forget, but that generation of smartphones. And what this is going to do is give you the ability to text via the satellite connectivity when there's no available terrestrial network. So that obviously emergency situations, you're temporarily disconnected from any terrestrial cell tower. I think what I would want to know is, well, first of all, this isn't going to have a charge, right? So they're not charging you to be able to do this. So that's cool to the customer. It's just an added value on your plan being included. And that's cool. Calling would be amazing, but it's not available yet. And then, of course, I think the end game is data services. So when they wrote the article here, and this is from The Verge, and I'll provide a link, it kind of covers all the stuff that Verizon has going on. And the most important one eventually is going to be the ASTS, because they'll be offering data services, right? So that's kind of like the end game, and that's the most important direction of where things are going to go. Obviously, that's going to be something you're probably going to have to pay for, or maybe it's the upsell to the most premium plan, however they decide to do that. But this is pretty cool, right? Not needing a secondary phone, a satellite phone, not having to pay for the feature. It's the same things that we celebrated with T-Mobile and Starlink. But I think customers, once they have this, it's nice, it's peace of mind. But the end game is going to be data services, right? The video calling, the ability to use your phone as you kind of normally would, right? So if I wanted to scroll, a social media app, or if I wanted to complete a FaceTime call, I want to be able to do that. I think that's basically the next phase, right? That's going to be the next thing. And that's something that Verizon can monetize. I don't think you can really monetize this because Apple offers this too, right? With SOS. So this brings a new feature to the Android side of things. Global Star and Apple had this already. T-Mobile and Starlink, they're doing their version of this. So all this is kind of starting to come together. I think for us, we're waiting to see this become stable calling, and stable data usage, right? So obviously, device restriction, you got to be on an updated Pixel, got to be on an updated Galaxy, but still a cool feature nonetheless. I don't really see any other details other than that, but good to know and good to kind of see what's going on. I did see, this was when I first got my S25 Plus back in February or whatever. They did send a notification saying that I did have this service available. I'm not sure if they were just waiting to officially push the update so that it actually worked. I don't know where I could test this. Pretty much everywhere I go, Verizon has coverage, so I guess I'd have to drive out pretty far. But it might be worth a shot. Anybody connect to this yet? Tried it? What's the reliability like? Maybe you can comment. Maybe it's worth making a video on this if I could get out somewhere and test it. Anyways, tell me what you guys think of this. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.